I am not asking you to gamble. I am simply showing you what is already true. You aren't rolling dice. You're just seeing the future before everyone else.
Admit it. There is no drug on earth quite like the feeling of being right when everyone else was wrong. It's that exact split second of pure intellectual arrogance when your screen flashes green. You won. You say to yourself, I knew it. I actually saw it coming. Adrenaline surging through your veins. We've all been there. Whether you're chasing the next hot altcoin on Robinhood, messing around with fantasy sports drafts, or microdosing on stock options, we are a generation obsessed with the edge. We don't want to just work. We want to outthink the system. And that is exactly where the trap snaps shut. That is where she's waiting for us. Tanner doesn't play roulette, he doesn't buy lottery tickets, and he doesn't touch traditional sports books. He's too smart for that. He wanted something that rewarded his actual intellect. So, he downloaded Kalshi and Polymarket. He thought he was outrunning the house. But you can't outrun a house that owns the map. Here is the brilliance of the trick. Prediction markets don't feel like casinos because they let you bet on reality. They call themselves exchanges. They ask you, will the Fed cut interest rates by 25 basis points? Will it rain in London tomorrow? Will this major tech merger get blocked? To a smart person, this doesn't feel like luck. It feels like research. You read the news, track the data, you analyze the charts. You convince yourself that because you understand macroeconomics or political trends, you have a statistical advantage. But this is the ultimate trap, the illusion of control. But here's the cold, hard truth that they don't put in the sleek App Store trailers. The deck is stacked in a way no retail investor can ever beat. While you are sitting on your couch reading public news feeds, the people on the other side of your trades are playing a completely different sport. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission, or the CFTC, has been ringing the alarm bells. They have proposed sweeping regulations to completely ban these event contracts. Why? Because they know they are a breeding ground for manipulation. This isn't just theory, it is already happening. The CFTC recently had to step in because an active-duty U.S. Army service member was using actual, classified military intelligence to trade on global event contracts. Think about that. You are betting your hard-earned cash on a geopolitical outcome against people who literally have security clearances and non-public data. You aren't playing against other average guys on Reddit. You are playing against asymmetric access, corporate insiders, political operatives, and whale wallets who can move the entire market with a single order. You are trying to predict the weather while they are building the storm. Because of this, a massive legal civil war has broken out. Multiple states aren't waiting for the federal government. They are suing these apps directly. States like Massachusetts, Michigan, Arizona, and Illinois have filed lawsuits and injunctions, calling these apps exactly what they are: unlicensed, illegal gambling operations masquerading as tech innovations. In some states, sports contracts have been blocked. In others, platforms have faced outright shutdowns. But because of a messy jurisdictional gray area between federal oversight and state courts, these apps keep spinning, finding legal loopholes to keep feeding the machine. And that machine is designed to run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Unlike sports, reality doesn't have an off-season. Unlike the stock market, reality doesn't close at 4 p.m. There is always a market open, always a new crisis to monetize. Your phone becomes a ticking time bomb of notifications. For Tanner, the breaking point came when a single, unpredictable midnight leak wiped out 2 months of rent in a fraction of a second.
2 months of rent?
The research
Gone.
didn't matter. The math didn't matter. The game was rigged, and the Oracle was always going to collect her tax.
I always collect my tax.
Tanner realized he was checking his phone 300 times a day, completely detached from his real life, his relationships, and his actual career. But Tanner did the absolute smartest thing he could do. He woke up. He realized that trying to predict a chaotic, manipulated future is a fool's errand. He deleted the apps. He took his remaining capital and put it into things that actually work for him. A low-cost S&P 500 index fund and a high-yield savings account. No panic, no late-night screen checks, just quiet, boring, compounding wealth. The Oracle wants you to believe you can predict the future. But the absolute best way to predict your financial future? Build it safely and with predictability. Get off the betting apps.
No way that was in.
Get back to your life.
Thank you for watching Scary Finance, where the only thing scarier than monsters is not knowing how money works. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what financial monster you want to see next.